Hi everyone, this is Roscoe doing a recap review of the Hot Toys Terminator Salvation John Connor Final Battle version. Now this came out a few years back. I passed on it at the time, saw it in a local store but decided to get other things. But as you do, you watch the movie later down the track and you think to yourself, why didn't you get that figure? And then the hunt begins to go and find it again. So luckily for me, only recently I picked this up. Picked it up for $190 shipped, brand new, never opened. So I was quite lucky and quite happy to have it in the collection. So I thought I'd do a review, even though there's plenty out there. It's been out for a couple of years. Just a brief overview what it looks like and the stuff it comes with, and just my general thoughts on the figure. Alright, let's get straight into it and look at the box. As with all the Terminator Salvation boxes by Hot Toys, you have this polystyrene look, which is, it's quite light. It's actually very strong and protects the figures very well. Nothing's going to get through that, very, very strong. It splits in the middle, so you have two sections here. You have this slip section here with a nice picture of John Connor. Comes with the Hydrobot with light up eyes, as you can see on the front there. Has a nice sort of sandpapery texture. Doesn't cover up the whole box. Turn aside. Just have it, the MMS version there, 111. On the back, have a character description and a few different poses, and the people that worked on it. Almost like a movie version you'd see on the back of a DVD or video. So overall quite cool. Nice and compact. Doesn't take a hell of a lot of room in the wardrobe where you store your boxes, so quite good. Now I had the option of getting either the first version or this version. So as you do when you're looking at getting a figure, you do quite a bit of research, and my opinion was this is the one to get, hands down. Comes with so much stuff, and I think a few of the people that bought the first version felt a little bit ripped off that they bought that, then they released this not long after. But still, the first version is a great figure to have. I wouldn't say no to it if someone offered it to me, or if I bought it, I'd still be happy with it. But for me, just to buy one, looking back, this was the one to get for me. Comes with the instruction sheet. You got spare hand pegs, two spare hands, one's to hold the Hydrobot if you want him in one of those dynamic poses, two spare clips which I'm sure you could fit on the figure somewhere, and the Hydrobot. Now just this itself is an awesome accessory. How they've been able to do that and just have it as a basic accessory is really good. It's for it flexes in certain areas, you can pose it how you want. So much little sections and wires through it. All moves. It's very well done. You got the sort of antenna, sort of the end of the tail there. And you've got a switch just there, in between. You sort of hold it, you have to push it right in. Operates the light up eyes. So I think that's an awesome accessory, and he looks really good displayed fighting it. Seen quite a few people use that in their setup. I'm not going to, I'm going to have him holding the gun, but it's an awesome accessory for this figure to come with. You also get this amazing diorama base. The first one came with the traditional stand. Would have liked to have had that as well. But if you just look at the damaged T600 on the floor, on the ground there, all the shells. For an standard MMS figure, this is an awesome display base. The detailing is awesome. I know we say that a lot with a lot of figures, but there's a lot of different sort of colours and brushwork in there. All the dead shells, and you got real sort of sort of media there at the top of the plastic. It's done really well. Now, what I like about this figure, it comes with a lot of accessories, but they don't all sit in the box. You actually get to use them on him, which is a good thing. Here we have the head sculpt, which is a pretty good likeness to Christian Bale. Got the scarring from the T800 in the film. You got his sort of CV radio that fits over his ear. Now, it's quite a bit of a process to put things on him. It took me quite a while, about 40 minutes to put everything on. That sort of hooks up to his radio here, then you've got to put the backpack on. You've got to pose him with the gun, put all the shells in. You can see there on his arm there. Got the automatic ammo on the legs. Tailoring's really well done. You get his spare handgun. It's a really big gun, that one, for a handgun. You get this massive one here that hangs down. Even just on his face, just the sort of shadowing of the beard there, just really well done. Got the red that symbolises the resistance. Now, as I was saying earlier, looking back to finding these sort of figures that you pass on, I also picked up the Marcus Wright, which I'll be reviewing next, and I'm looking at picking up the rubber masked or rubber faced T600 as well to add to my Terminator collection. So I'll be showing you those shortly. But overall, this is just an awesome looking figure. For something you just think is a basic standard figure, this guy comes with a lot. You've got a lot of, because coming with all the weapons, you've got a lot more display options. He's really kitted up. You just have to fiddle around with moving these sort of parts here once you get the bag on. As I was saying, there's quite a lot of things to strap and clip on. You've got clips. Just this gun itself is amazing. Detail on it. Really well done. Pretty sure the clip will be removable as well. Yeah, so fits nicely in his hand. The posability is still really good with all the stuff on him. So able to get him to hold that gun quite easily. Got all this strapping work around his legs. Knee pads. Shoes. All the different colour variation. Really lets the detail come out. Just look at that base, just the colours in the sand and the grit. Yes, overall very happy to have this. I've done that a lot over the last couple of years, is pass on things and just sit back and, things might get a bit quiet with Hot Toys releases, and you sort of start thinking about looking back and getting some of this older stuff, which is, you look at it in a different light, and seeing the films again just spurs you on to go and get the figures. So overall, if you think about getting this, guys, I'd say go for it. I'd say this is a better version than the first version, where he's not damaged, and it's still a great figure, but he has far less stuff than this one. So, but some people might prefer the non-damaged look to him, so that's fine. For me, this is the one to get. Right guys, I hope you've enjoyed this quick recap of an older figure by Hot Toys. My next review will be of Marcus Wright, and then I'll be getting the CT Hunter Predator finally. It's been a long wait for that one, and that'll probably be my most detailed review, and pretty much there'll be some harsh comments about how that figure came out, so stay tuned for that one, and hope you enjoy it when it comes out. Thanks, boys. Bye.